Hey everyone, it's Deja from crocheteverafter.com. Today I'm doing a review on this Caron Simply Soft paints. So Simply Soft is a pretty popular brand. You'll find it in most big yarn stores. The paints is a special line, and it's kind of this pretty variegated yarn that has a lot of different coordinating colors. So you can see in this skein, this one's called Harlequin. Now we have pinks and purples and browns, some turquoise, lots of different colors in here. I wanted to try this out because sometimes these types of skeins can look a little strange in crochet, so depending on how long these color runs are, it could last for a stitch or two, or for rows. You never quite know. Sometimes you can look at the end of the skein to get a feel on if it's self-striping or if it's going to be more of a pattern look. So when you have a variegated yarn, look at the end. If you see big groups of one color, that's an indication that it should be more self-striping. This one, you can see like each little twist here is a different color, so that's telling me that most likely this is only going to be like a stitch or two in each color. So sometimes it can look good in crochet, sometimes not so good. So with knit, because it uses so much less yarn, you can get more of a pattern out of it. Sometimes it just looks kind of jumbled mess with crochet. So I'm going to make up some slippers, and I'm going to talk about why you would choose a Simply Soft yarn over like a Red Heart. So if you're used to those types of brands, I'm going to explain the difference of those also. So I'm going to go make up the slippers, and I'll show you how it crochets up. Here is the finished slipper. As you can see, so I did two different stitches. I have some single crochets here, and then I have some double crochets up here. So you can see in the single crochets, I get about a stitch for each color. So it's just about every color. The browns kind of last a little bit longer, but the pinks and teals and purples are about a stitch a piece. And then in the double crochet, it will use a couple of colors for each double crochet. So it does, I like the patterning in it. I don't think it looks muddled or pooled or anything, so it works for crochet. The color combination seems pretty complementary, so it's all about personal preference. So if you like how that looks, then you won't mind this yarn. If you think it looks like a blotchy mess, then you're going to want to move on and find something that you like better. But one thing to consider when you choose Simply Soft is your project. So these are slouchy slippers, so when you put them on, the tops will slouch down naturally, and because of the Simply Soft yarn, it's able to do that. So if I were to make this in a Red Heart, Super Saver, or any type of wool yarn, I'm not going to get the slouchy effect. It's going to be quite stiff because of those types of yarns are naturally stiff. So think about that when you buy Simply Soft. If you want something that has great stitch definition and holds up a certain shape, you're not going to want Simply Soft. If you want something that drapes really nicely and doesn't have as quite good stitch definition, then the Simply Soft will work perfectly for you. So you still get stitch definition. What I mean is that when you put it, say like if you're making motifs, it's not going to lay as flat and as square as if you were to use something that's a little bit stiffer like the Red Heart. So there are different projects that this yarn is better for. So if you like this yarn, I'm giving some away right now on the website, so head over to the blog, and you'll see the picture right on the right to enter, so hurry up and get over there before it ends. If you missed it, then join the blog, sign up for the newsletter, and you will be notified of any new giveaways. But tell me if you like this yarn, if you've used it, what colors you like. But thank you for watching.